Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Keith Payne. This is my speech class. It is a demonstrative speech on how to change a car tire. I feel that this should be general knowledge for anybody driving a vehicle. However, I do know that there are a lot of people that don't know how to do this. After this period of instruction, everyone should be able to change the tire. The car I'm using is a standard four-door sedan. I choose this car because I think it's mainly what the majority of college kids use. That's the majority of what vehicles use. However, with some of these steps, you may have to look at your own vehicle and find out where your spare tires are. Four-door sedans, your spare tires basically kept in the trunk. On most trucks and SUVs, it is actually kept under the vehicle, and you have to use a special key that's usually found in your glove box to lower it down. So on our standard car, you're driving down the highway, having a good old time, just driving. You hear a loud pop, your steering wheel feels funny, you get over the side of the road, boom, you have a flat tire. For practical purposes, imagine this tire is flat. So the first thing you want to do is verify your tire's flat. When you verify, obviously it's going to be flat. Step one is to pop your trunk. In most four-door sedans, when you pick up the carpet, you're going to see a wooden cover. Under this wooden cover, you're going to find your spare tire, your jack, and your tool bag. Step one is to remove the spare tire. And then pull your jack out. Once you bring your tires around, I want to give a warning about these donut tires. These donut tires are not meant to be a replacement for your tire. They usually only have a 50 to 100 mile radius on them. So once you once you get back on the road, they're designed to get you to a tire shop to either have your tire replaced or repaired. The first tool you're going to find in your toolkit is a lug wrench. Very simple. It's designed to work on your car. Second tool you'll usually find is a jack wrench. I will show you how to set this up to operate your jack up and down. Before you lift your car with the jack, you have to break the lug nuts free. If you don't, you will never get them broke because your tire will have no pressure on it. It doesn't matter what order, whenever you're removing them. You don't want to take them completely off because you don't want your tire to fall off. You'll notice on this car's jack, it has a slit in it. And there's a sticker right on the front that shows you that slit is meant to go on your struts. The jack tool usually has a hook on one end and goes to a flat piece that resembles a pry bar or a screwdriver. You want to hook it in and take your tire iron, which will have the other piece of the slit. You will jack it up in a clockwise rotation. Once your tire gets approximately 1 to 2 inches off the ground, you should be good to do the complete swap out. pull off your spare tire and just set it aside, or you pull off your failed tire and set it aside. With your spare tire, you have to make sure you put it on the correct way. You lift it up and line all 4 lugs up. Now, if you're a smaller individual and you have problems lifting a tire, you can actually use one of your tools to put under the tire and use as a lever to lift the tire up onto the wheels. Now, in the beginning I said whenever you're taking your tire off, it doesn't matter what way you take off your lug nuts. Whenever you're putting your spare tire on, it does matter which way you tighten them down. Before you let your car back down, go ahead and use your lug wrench to snug the wheels, to snug up all of the tire lugs. And to lower your jack, it is a counterclockwise method. Once your tire is back down and you go to tighten your lug nuts up, you have to use what's known as a star pattern, which means you can't tighten these lugs up in a clockwise or counterclockwise way. You have to start on one side, tighten one down. From here, you will go directly across to the next lug nut. Tighten it down, and then repeat the process with the others. This is a standard 4-lug tire, so it is pretty simple to figure it out. The other patterns, the 5-lug, you'll basically tighten those up in a star pattern. You start at the bottom left, top, bottom right, top left, top right. You want to go through this process at least 2 times to ensure that your tire is tight. Now, like I said before, these tires are not designed to go for long distances. They're designed to get you to your next destination, be it Walmart tire shop, Joe's tire shop on the side of the interstate, any form of tire repair center. After you have got your new tire replaced, you need to have them evaluate your spare. If your spare's tread is gone or it is showing signs of wear, you need to get them to go ahead and swap out your spare tire also. I know some people think about, well, that's an extra $40 I have to spend. I think $40 is a relatively small amount of money to prevent you from dying on the interstate or having a severe wreck or anything else. Another note with these donut tires, most of them have either a 45 or 55 mile per hour maximum speed. That's all they can do. Anything above that, the tires aren't rated for it, then you're gonna blow your spare tire out. All right, from my audience, does anybody have any questions? If nobody has any questions, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy this period of instruction, and I really hope that after watching this video, you will be able to know how to change your own tire, or if you're driving down the road somewhere and you see somebody else broke down, you can stop and help them out by showing them how to change their tire. Thank you. Have a great day.